What's up, Art? Yeah, okay. Not having the best of times, but not having the worst either. Just watching your double bacon ultimate cheeseburger video. Mary, I usually get. Good evening. I think I'm reading these on the wrong thing. Hold on, let me look. Let me change to the big screen. A little easier to read there. I think that's a commercial of some dude trying to sell me a nut shaver, but I mean, sounds off. Okay. Mary Mistrada, good evening. Artmore, I usually get mine with no ketchup or mustard, just a little bit of mayo. I don't personally like mayonnaise. Philip Rochi, Richard! Mary Mistrada, hey Philip. Philip Rochi, hey Mary and Artmore. Yeah. Incidentally, Philip, my sickle came today, and it is working on cutting the guava. I should have looked at the size, though. It's tiny, but I mean, it's doing the job. Well, Virgie, it's just another manic Monday. Wish it were Sunday. It is Sunday. That's great. Hickory, he is crying. Your mom was crying, bitch. That one guy, what's Memory Aviation? Hi, everyone. What's up, Memory? That one guy said hi. No, I can guarantee you I'm not. I think I've got 11 old videos to go before I'm done with the stuff that I filmed before it was monetized. Turning that all into members only content. And incidentally, members only content is all the way down to March. And you should be able to hear my cats eating in the background. Ooh, Phil Perucci, that's great. Uh, Memory Aviation, I'm eating beef jerky. Okay. That one guy just subbed. Finn Garazzle, do you even think about donating a liver for side income? No, I mean, it's not legal and you can only do it once. Well, Rochi, my legs got eaten by mosquitoes. Have you tried eating more garlic? Sweater, Ohio, Skywalker. Sam Green, I am slowly dying before your eyes. I heard that the chemotherapy was successful. Shuggahoon, Richard, how is your Sunday going? I spent most of it in bed, dude. I feel like crap. But then I always feel like crap, so yeah, I feel normal. Sam Green, there's here, folks, is the pinnacle of humanity. Finn Garazzle, some green is the pinnacle of a manatee. Sony, on that computer behind you, is that Windows Media Player open? No, that's Winamp. I'm going to be doing the Dunwich Horror later today on Random Street Theater. Tesso, are you admitting to racism? No, and you're getting timed out because that's a really racist comment. Shagahoon, bedridden is better than dead-ridden. Yeah, I know, dude. Sister Potato, what did I just walk into? You walked into a fat guy reading comments on a live stream and drinking cold coffee. It's just black coffee, too. It's Seattle's best hazelnut. Sony, did you use Windows XP a lot, or were you into the Macintosh environment? I believe all told, I had maybe 3 or 4 Windows XP units in my life, and I currently have oh dear, 5 Windows 10 units that are functioning, and 4 Macintosh units that are functioning, or that I believe are functioning. They're not set up, so I don't know, but working on getting them set up. Shungahoon, do you start new job tomorrow? You know, dude, I have no idea. They didn't call me and say anything. I don't know if I even want this job at this point. It sounds like it sucks. Phil Barochi, I also didn't do crap today. Was really barred to even operate my computer to check emails. That one guy, you a nice, nonchalant guy. Yeah, I mean, people say it takes a lot to bother me. Shagahoon, hair looking good. Wilberchi, what was the first computer model you remember using? Apple IIe. My first computer, like home computer, was a compact Presario. Before that, I had my father had a Tandy. But until 1994, I used a word processor for all of my schoolwork. Sister Potato, what is that in the background? It looks cool. It is a visualizer, a Winamp visualizer plugin. Um, what I do is I go and I find a good visual before I start the streams on Random Street Theater where I play radio. Toby, shut up. Leave the kittens alone, Toby. I don't know why you're over there at all. There's nothing over there for you. Oh. But yeah, I mean, I find a good visual, and then it's like it's a fine enough background for these as well, so I often just leave it. Artmore, hi Philip, how are you? Mr. Vishu, what do you do for a living? I'm a security officer. Artmore, I'm just go back from the Massage parlor. It was great. It's in Burbank. Yeah. Sam Green, looking good today, sir. That's a dope jacket. I'm not wearing a jacket. I'm wearing a shirt. Alex H. Hi. Tella Bahi. Toby. I think he. I don't know what he wants. Toby! Talib, hello, good morning. Alex, what's going on? Shangahoon, functional laptop is still functional properly. I have one laptop that all I think it really can do is run the run Winamp. It's so old. But I have an application where I needed to do that, so burn protocol. James Power, hi from Ireland. Jesus. Toby! What is wrong with you, Toby? Oh. Okay, so I'm going to have to get closer to the end here. So many interruptions to my stream. Mary got original material. Brad, someone has already said that. I don't know what Brad was saying. Barry James Cunningham, stay safe, eat bacon. Shangahoon, cats are meowing for marijuana. Pre-roll catnips. 10,000 bees. How are you, Richard? I am tired. This little fellow, his floofy sister doesn't like being picked up at all. He's okay with it. He's like, okay, pick me up. I mean, but his sister's like, no, put me down, put me down, put me down. Lincoln Burrow, did somebody say salami? No. Phil Brochi, ever use typewriter? Yeah, I still have my typewriter. It's a Royal. It's a gray Royal typewriter. I used a typewriter when my mother was alive. Shagahoon, how soon should you carve your pumpkin jack-o'-lantern? It depends, dude. I mean, there are preservation methods that will make it last longer. But I mean, it's really something you gotta play by ear. I wouldn't carve it more than a week ahead of schedule myself, but then I'm not a jack-o'-lantern guy anymore, you know? Like, I don't have kids. My family hates me. Oborochi, nice art, more. Sean Gohoon. Toby is getting restless. Yeah, he's like I say, Toby, being one of my more vocal cats. Toby being one of my more vocal cats. He never shuts up, but he doesn't like being handled either. He doesn't like being out of control, really. Rolf Hernandez, what's wrong with Toby? He's just a dick. Rick Frushin, Sean Calhoun, aka Sean Combs. Sean Calhoun, ever hear you? Have you ever drank old fashioned? No, never drank an old fashioned. Did he do it again? Recreation. What's your favorite Katy Perry song? I couldn't tell you. I'm not a big Katy Perry fan. Yes, Eva licked the kitten's butt. UK Jenny, hey Rich, Shungahoon, recycle cans. Yes, I do. UK Jenny, how are you? Kisses! Jenny, she's always so upbeat. Oh, I just love you to death, Jenny. Shungahoon, cat matches shirt. He's a paler color, actually. Lorochi, the cat hiss reminded me of a kid in middle school. He got called into the principal's office for hissing at other kids. They called the boy father, and the father hissed at the principal. Well, we know where he got it. Lorochi said hi. UK Jenny, please ask Mary to give live for half an hour. Kisses. Hope you're well, Rich. And you look well. I don't know, guys. Like, Shungahoon, are you? You're getting very tired. You're getting very sleepy. You know, I used to walk up to people at high school and say, "You are getting stupid. You are getting too late." Mary, hey Jenny, no live today. Under the weather. Yeah, we're all feeling like shit. Shungahoon, I'm not a jackass lantern type of guy either. Jackass lantern. Oh man, my brother, okay, when my mother was still alive, we carved jack-o'-lanterns. You know, my mother went to the store, got 3 jack-o'-lanterns, and my brother, as soon as he gets it home, he just mutilates this thing. He cuts it up so badly that it sags, destroys the structural integrity of the jack-o'-lantern. And then by Halloween, it rots so bad we got to throw it out. And he's like, I didn't have a jack-o'-lantern for Halloween. 20 years later. So I went to the store and I bought 2 pumpkins. And I said, okay, Paul, here is your pumpkin for Halloween. Here you can have my pumpkin for Halloween. Are you happy now? A week later, he brings the story up again. I said, okay, Paul, but this year you had 2 pumpkins and I didn't have any. So why are you crying? In case you haven't understood, my brother's a little bit of a bitch. UK Jenny, aw Mary, hope you're okay. My love and get well soon. Kisses. Artmore, I want to Brazilian barbecue in Pasadena. It was free. Last time I went to Brazilian barbecue, it went right through me. Kim Mellon, what's the name of your cat? Which one? The cat that was licking the kitten was named Eva. And this is Floofmeister. She doesn't like being picked up. No, Floofmeister does not like being picked up. Yes, but she is so very floofy. I used to have a cat like this named Nuisance. Found her on my birthday. Kim Williams, or what's the cat's name? I read that one. Mary Mistrada. Uh, no, it's Sean. Mustang Mike. Hello, Richard. UK Jenny. I love you too, Rich. Kithid. Phil Perochi. How many hours have you been awake? I don't know. 2? Dino. Keep talking. I'm almost finished. Beth Growth. Shagahoon. Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. VM. Hey, Neil. Hope all is well with you. Shagahoon. Smashing pumpkins and mayonnaise. Well, I currently have a kitten hanging from my crotch. What's wrong with you? VM, had dinner yet? No. I actually don't have a post for Richard Reviews Everything for tomorrow, so I have to make sure that I do that. Hello, Phil. Hello, Art and Mary. Artmore. VM, how are you? Phil Perochi, VM, wave. VM, I'm doing good. Art, how are you? Visited the massage parlor? Yes, he did. Shagahoon, 2 Pumpkin, Paul Lowell. You know, Paul really used to... he loved Halloween so much. I don't even know if Paul's still alive at this point. I mean, I know he was hospitalized for a pretty severe injury last year. During Christmas. But, I mean, they wouldn't tell me. But Paul loved Halloween so much, he said Valentine's Day should just be second Halloween. Mary Mistrada, hey, VM. Artmore, VM, I'm a brand new guy. I got a factory reset. VM, damn, Art, what kind of girl did you get? Spicy Latina? Did she give you an oil change? Artmore, Filipino. Shagahoon, Brazilian food causes the squirts. Yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, they charge a lot. Neo Gamer, yeah, said hi. Osman Ba, how are you doing? I'm okay. Obrochi, run and tug to Dada Dada. Clover update, yeah, he's fine. I gave him a power supply yesterday for his phone. Sean Niguan, hello. Sean Galhoon, fill her up with ethanol. I was watching a movie the other day, and the guy was talking about, he's separated with his wife, and his friend says, this is a time for you to get a reset. An oil change if you're into that. And I'm like, what does that mean? I've heard that before. Snake Plissken, are you in a van down by the river? No, I'm in your mom. Well, Barochi, if you weren't in Clover's life, I wonder what would happen to him. Oh, I don't really know if I'm making that much of an impact. Triple 3J, Richard, can we politically use racial slurs in here? No. Donnie Dougleton, meow meow. Shagahoon, how many men does it take to clean a toilet? None. It's not my job. Okay, look, when a woman cleans a toilet, she scrubs that thing till it shines. When a man cleans a toilet, he pisses really hard on the stains and hopes they go away. VM, triple, can I politely time you out for 24 hours? Yes, VM, you may. Fulbarochi, does hot bath affect blood pressure? Pass out. It should. Digger, if an Earth-ending meteor was en route... Where did it go? An Earth-ending meteor was was en route to Earth in 4 minutes, what would you do? I wouldn't worry. My sister would just spread her legs and it would disappear. Cynthia Gillahan. Hi, Chin. Artmore. VM. Sorry I was on the phone. Donnie Dougleton. That's how I clean everything. VM. All good, Art. Was just wondering how much they charged you. Sounds like you had the time of your life. Were you a dancing queen, Art? Shugaloon, pissing to clean toilet bowl powers when you really have to go. Artmore, VM, I got a 30-minute massage and then everything for $150 tip included. I bet you give her the tip all right. Digger, okay. Mr. Gigich Brant. Hi. Somebody's on speed. Mermistrada, if you have high BP, limit sauna and hot tub time. VM, damn Art, haha. My Nimbus Nino, sweetheart. What's wrong, sweetheart? Yes, you're a good girl. Don't mess with the phone, please. VM Artmore, $30 for 30-minute massage, and then did the damn thing. BJ and F. Fulbrochi, okay, Mary. Shungahoon, Wonder Woman, 1979 or 1917. Don't care. RJ, hi, MR. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Happy Sunday, hey guys. Shungahoon, fantastic is not working today. You know, I mean, the only real gripe I have about Gal Gadot, or Gal Gadot, I mean, it's French. The correct pronunciation is Gadot, but the only real problem I have with her is she's not beefy enough to play Wonder Woman. I'd like her to have some arms, you know? I mean, it's like, it wouldn't make her sexy, but, like, Wonder Woman should be ripped. Artmore, so 100 for a full serve and $20 tip. She was so fun and she didn't let me take pictures. Well, Artmore, they had 4 girls to pick Lowell. Raj, were you from Mr. Rich, Los Angeles? VM, dang Art, do you usually take pics before or after the deed? Easton Merle, hi, remember me? No. Phil Brochi, the creepy and their cookie mysterious. They're creepy and they're spooky, mysterious and ooky. They're all together ooky. The Addams Family. Shungahoon. Shifter when the shit hits the fan. Swang on decks. Hi, I like cheese. Well, who doesn't like cheese? Artmore, depends on some let you they cover their fave for a few pictures for later. Haha, if you get me. Artmore, I go back for sure. It's relaxing, VM. VM, hey. Dixon. Funny face. Shuggahoon, have you seen Stump Trump? No. What is Stump Trump? VM, so do you think you got your money's worth, Art? Where are we talking about this? Scott B. Thrumple chopped still skin. Yeah, 150 is no joke. Well, it's no joke. I'd like to buy the world a token, teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. Knight was randomly at my foot, and then he ran away. Oh, Artmore, too bad she's like that. She was like legit an 8 or 10 out of 10. Donnie Dungleton, was Taxi a spin-off of I Love Lucy? I have no idea. I don't think I've seen Taxi. Iston Moreau, I was the guy talking about the Bible in one of your past... Okay, dude, like, there are a lot of people who talk about the Bible. You're just one. Shangahoon, Mini Trump on YouTube. I think I've seen a picture of him. Nukta, I'm so stoned lol. Well, Scott B, so many finger poppers. Artmore, VM, some are like 200, some are 500, depends on who you go. I did get my money's worth 100%. Ardmore, sorry, Richard and Thread. Lowell. Scott B, high as a cloud pie. VM, apologies, Neal. Guys, I mean, you know my aunt was a prostitute for the Sicilian mafia, right? Like, seriously. So it's kind of weird, you know? I've never cared for prostitution. Walter White, what's up? Flipperochi, haha, I don't see the joke. Like, seriously, my grandma was a numbers runner for the Sicilian Mafia. And, you know, she let her children be involved, but not the boys, because back then there was respect. Donnie Dungleton, what's enjoying that jazz cabbage? Ardmore, hey, Shugglehoon, we can't take much more. Captain said Scotty. Barochi, I wonder how long prostitution has been around for in history. It's regarded as the first profession. Eastern World, but do you remember? No, dude, I don't. You know, like, you're not ringing a bell. You talked about the Bible. That's not unique. Philip Rochi, hello, computer. Artmore, what's a numbers runner? It's involved in gambling, Artmore. Apparently, you know, people would gamble, and she would be the one that would collect the. Basically, you know, she's a bookie. Ardmore, Philip, it's the first woman job. Scott B, I'm on the warp drive. VM, this was back in Sicily. No, this was in Pennsylvania. At least the American mafia didn't get after women and children, but the Sicilians had no qualms about doing so. Look, dude, all I know is what my mother told me. And that was, you know, 35 years ago. All right? So, I mean, when my aunt died, I was left some money. And she had money because she was a prostitute. She had no children. I think they, like, took her equipment out at some point so she could, like, whore around more. Ardmore, for a loaf of bread, the Bible says. Yeah, basically, Art, she would collect bets and keep track of them. Yeah. Scott B. Since cave people, the woman would swap their beaver for stones. Phil Brochi, Italian mob is no joke. There was a news story about a rival mob feeding on enemy to pigs alive. Yeah? I mean, here being the thing, Philip, is that there used to be a general hierarchy. And there was this sort of, you know, like, look, the mafia, like, they will use force to protect themselves, but that's all they do. And primarily, the mafia used to be run, the mafia became a really big thing because of prohibition, because alcohol was so easy to manufacture. Selling alcohol was a thing. And, you know, the cops were in on the take, and it was a big thing back then. But then it's like, you know, there was respect, okay? But once you took away booze and it became harder to make money, you know, mafiosos became a lot more nasty. Ardmar, oh, I see. Shangoon Richard is the king of Los Angeles and doesn't take no lip from Newsom. Ardmore, who do you think will win the NLB championship? VM New York lost. Donnie Dungleton, beaver meat is pretty good. Scott B, can't be a bit fishy. Shagahoon, Mussolini was a gangster. Phil Brochi, I could have been a contender. VM Artmore, Jays are great this season. You know, I heard a story once of the Nazis busting into a synagogue where the head of the Jewish mafia was. And they forced everyone to spit on the Torah before they burnt it and murdered them all. And the one person that just said, fuck you, kill me first, was the head of the Jewish mafia. Esther Moral, did you read the paragraph I wrote? Oh, God. No, I didn't, and I'm not going to. Well, Rochi, I could bear a MechTech, people should not focus on racism, criticism, and bullying, rather, whatever. Shagahoon, Rocky Road, or Butter Pecan. Rocky Road. Phil Brochi, no thanks, Scotty. You can wrestle Mr. Fabulous, though. VM, Artmore, not sure, but I think they have a good chance. Scott B. Textifu. Iston Merle, please. Scott B. Your cat just scared the bullock out of FFs. I had visions, I was in them, I was looking into the mirror to see a little bit clearer the rottenness and evil in me. Donnie Dungleton, have you ever tried flaxseed? Yes. Shuggahoon, what happened to baby cat? Um, I think it's with Mama now. Well, Auntie. I'm pretty sure the 3 kittens I currently have belong to Skittles, but for some reason, Kit is nursing them. Dan, you and Tifa? No. Orochi, my god, is that 2 pigs? My god, is that 2 pigs vomiting up there? Got the comma. Scott B. It'd be cool to get high and drink some liquid with all you guys. Yeah. BB, truth or dare? Dare. Shagahoon. Hatfields or McCoy? They're both pretty much dead. Scott B. I have 2 kittens. They're 24 weeks old. Neal. What was your maternal grandmother's maiden name? Sure. Donnie Dungleton, DNA test for the kittens. Is that even a thing? Well, Brochi, where is my Chambers? Or where is Chambers? He's a spider, dude. He's probably dead by now. Iston Merle, I was the guy who said you had the lisp, then some dude started talking about the mark of the beast, and I started saying not to say that. Then you tried to saying that no's weren't the numbers. They're not. Go look it up. Scott Schaefer, you might think it's gross, but it's really good on toast. Diarrhea cha-cha-cha. Neil, it's not an Italian surname. What do you want me to do, dude? You know? Okay. I mean, I've never talked about this with my. I think I have one surviving cousin. You know, it's like. And I've never talked about it. Like, I didn't know Grandma. You know, I met her like once. Easton Merle, I did then. It showed the 666. Obrochi, R.I.P. Chambers, a small but noble spider. Darth Scurious, Sufferin' Succotash. I have never suffered any succotash. Scott B. Easton, your mom is so poor, ducks throw bread at her. Oh, guys. Scott Schaefer, hi, mighty boonish. Eston Merle, MD, or MB, something like that. I don't know, I'm a dyslexic. Jeremy said hi. Okay, everyone, Jeremy's here. It's about to get weird. Noisy, lonely person. I just ate some Filipino food called pensit. So long as it wasn't balut, dude. Scott B, are you in the van right now, big man? No, I'm balls deep in your mom. Shungahoon, Peking duck is a pervert. Jeremy, Richard, the Panthers beat Dallas today and got their ass whooped 27-30. That doesn't sound like an ass whooping to me. Orochi, do you think it's possible for a large primate species to still exist undiscovered by mankind? Yes, I do, actually. I mean, there could be a surviving population of less than 60. Although, um, some of the Bigfoot tracks, Philip, show that they don't have a consistent number of toes, which would be common with inbreeding. So, I mean, the Bigfoot, if the Bigfoot still exists, they are highly inbred. So they're less than a successful breeding population. Miami, Miami, haven't seen you in a while. You've been okay. No. Scott B, how dare you be so nice? You didn't have to be so nice. I would have liked you anyway. Iston Merle, Scott B, don't talk about my mom. Donnie, I wish you would get a disco ball, some laser lights, and some 90s dance music to dance for us. Well, you know, Donnie, I could put the disco ball and laser lights on my Amazon wish list, but YouTube does not care for me having disco music, so unless they provide it. Oh, Barochi, could the species be the famed Bigfoot, 8 foot tall, and a match for your sister? Not a match for my sister, but Gigantopithecus met the description of Bigfoot. So the species did exist. Scott B. So sorry, what about your dad? What do you mean, what about my dad? He's dead. Died 5 years ago. Shungahoon, how do you change your sundial for daylight savings? You turn it. Easton Merle, not him either. Jeremy Richard, I have seen a werewolf in my backyard today. He was 400 pounds and 7 feet tall with yellow glowing eyes. Scott B, sister? Yeah, dude, my sister, through some cosmic strange energy, is both the devil and Cthulhu. So she is a mountain when she walks. Not Cthulhu, Cthulhu's sister, but Cthulhu. So my sister is a male eldritch elder god. Shangahoon, love it like oxygen. Easton Merle, what's your religion? I am a Jew. Scott B, so sorry, R.I.P. Pops. Nah, dude, my father hated me. I mean, I was 26 years old, and he was crying about some time I wet the bed when I was 3. Like, that was my dad. Little bitch. Essen Merle, cool, I'm a Catholic. Hey, Phil, are you religious? I mean, you know, like, my boss is, like, Korean, but he's a Christian. Easton Merle, mostly lonely guy. Shanora, Shungahoon, Vlad the Impaler was the basis for Dracula. Yeah, Sean, but do understand that vampires have been a tradition long before Vlad. Scott B. I passed the bed till I pissed the bed till I was 43. Phil Perochi, Richard's sister is bulking up. No. Godzilla is bulking up to fight my sister. I don't think he can do it, quite frankly. I mean, he's put on, like, he's tripled his weight. He's still nothing compared to her. She's going to make him look like a little bitch. The Patriot, your dad hated you? Yeah, he did. Turd Ferguson, that's great, guys. I am a piece of ish. Well, with that name, you are. Easton Merle, yeah, why? Because I wet the bed when I was 3. He blamed me for the rest of his life. Jeremy, is your sister canine? Is your sister canine? No, my sister is Cthulhian. Do you guys not know what Cthulhu is? Large tentacles, smells really bad, the Great Dreamer. Bradley, hey, what up with the Nigas? Finn Garazzo, would you describe your perfect first date using only adjectives? No. Fulbrochi, my dad is Buddhist and my mom is Christian, so I've always bounced back and forth. Grace to Buddha. Emmy Zombie, please give me a kiss. Turd Ferguson, Philip, I wish you all the best of karma. Shagahoon, do you wear your Creature from the Black Lagoon shirt for Halloween? I don't know. I never had it for a Halloween. I don't give out candy. Say, he is God, the one God, the absolute, he begets no, nor was he begotten, and there is no comparable to him. Quran 112. Full Perochi, Godzilla will use his atomic breath, but what would your sister use? Supersonic fart blasts, deadly queef cloud, and, breath of the bitch. Donnie Dougleton, I'm asking for a friend. Do you know who narrated Wild Earth? I'm not familiar. Fulbrochi, thanks, Turd Ferguson. Shagahoon, Lord Love a Duck. Elmy Zombie, what did he say? Did he say it? Bradley, lol. Aston Merle. But which one do you call God? Scott B. Godzilla is a chronic compulsive masturbator. Shagahoon. Carva and tequila with Moscow. Scott B. King Kong is a flasher. Turd Ferguson. Godzilla, you mean the less impressive Gamera. No, I mean Godzilla. He won't stand a chance against my sister. Donnie Dungleton, what's your favorite element? Orium. Easton Merle, name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Fulbrochi, if Medusa looked at your sister, what would happen? Medusa would scream, turn to stone, and then shatter. Philip Screwdriver, hi. Fulbrochi, breath of the bitch. Jeremy, future, did you have to change your sister's diapers when she was little? Did you ever have to change your sister's? My sister's older than me. Turniverse, day I of searching for someone on her that can do these mascara. Shagahoon, Concord made last flight in 1960 or 1996. Really? No. Concord last flight, November 26, 2003. Must be the season of my sister. Scott B. King Ghidorah plays Fortnite. Quinn, hello, Richard dear. Ready for the rain we got coming Tuesday. Yes. Tornavis, I feel like public transport would be more efficient if we used clown cars. Robin Squalt, hello. Easton Monroe, good night, fellas. Robin Squalt, good morning. My town, 6 a.m. Monday. Monday, ba-da, ba-da-da. Scott B. 4:10 a.m. here. Shuggahoon, sorry, my bad. Philip Screwdriver, Ed, and Eddie, scam of the century. Floofy. So fluffy. I love the floofy ones. Cat's like, put me down. Jeremy, Richard, do you know Mr. Big Fabulous? No. Okay, guys, we're about 7 minutes from the end of the stream. Scoppy, how old is the little fellow? I have no idea. I mean, she showed up on my doorstep like Skittles went outside, had her babies. Well, she had her babies in a box on my porch, and then I moved it to the back porch. And then she kept them there, and then they disappeared, and I was like, well, okay. Don't know what happened to them. And then, they showed up in my front yard. I'm like, okay, bring them in the house. Philip Screwdriver, do you like my name? Eh? Shangahoon, riding around on your bike and your boss is a Cadillac. Philip Screwdriver. Philip Screwdrivers. Oh, Phillips. Yeah, okay, got it. Jeremy, Richard, did you use to be the drummer for... No. Shangahoon, cats are abundant around there. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. And you can't see it, but Eva is showing you her butt. Scott B., the cool man, big on big man. Mod Wesem, hey brother, how are you? I'm okay. Peyton Stresser, hey. Peyton is an androgynous name? Jonathan Gabriel Zalazar, hi Richard. From Argentina. Looks like Peyton just started a YouTube channel. How old are you, sweetheart? Doom, yo. Jeremy, Richard, was Mama Cash your aunt from the Mamas? No. Maud Wasim, hey brother, how are you? Phil Brochi, 647 ankle-biting Oompa Loompas, a horde of beetles from The Mummy, one Rexy from Jurassic Park, a Teletubby with rabies, and one juvenile North American Bigfoot. What are you talking about, dude? My sister's dinner? Scott B., you have 30 seconds. Shuggahoon, Chiefs won game against Lions. Scott B., before I end your stream. Jonathan Gabriel Zalazar, how are you? Scott B., on YouTube. Jeremy, Richard, do you ever eat your cat's boogers? No. Shuggahoon, Peyton, please. Scott B., I'll let you stay on another 4 minutes. Scott, shut up. Mahad, where are you from, brother? Los Angeles, California. Okay, I will indeed be getting off in 4 minutes. You've got a noodle, kitty. I like your noodle. Shagahoon, City of Angels. Mahad, I am from India. Where in India? Phil Barochi, what are on the scrolls of Alexandria? The Library of Alexandria was the most extensive library of the time, although it burnt several times. So much of the original Greek plays and philosophy were on the scrolls of Alexandria. It's believed that the scrolls of Herculaneum are also philosophy, but they're still being unraveled. Jeremy Willem, Richard, have you ever been scratched by a cat? Of course I have. Peyton Stresser by... Where are you going, Peyton? Scott B, can you be my friend? I'm lonely. Peyton, hi. I don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello. Hello, hello. Phil Birchie, I wonder what the oldest book in the world is. Depends on your definition of the book, but I would assume the Laws of Hammurabi, something like that. Something in Sumerian. Peyton Stresser, Scott what? Scott B, hi. Jeremy Whelm, Richard, do you think Miss Piggy is good looking? No. Peyton, oh, hi, IG. Peyton, how old are you? You look adorable, but you also look 12. That appears to be a still shot of you as well. Phil Perochi, Sumerian, yeah, ancient Sumerian. Scott B, you look pretty. I'm so pretty. Peyton, Scott, how old are you? Scott B, 33, baby. You look about 26. Peyton, bruh, no, I'm 16. Yeah, see, I knew you were way too young. Scott B, no, 22. Egg, fart, sewer cloud. Hi. Shagahoon, do you think Petonic or Buick? Or Pontiac or Buick? Neither. Scott B, okay, bye. Mohad, I'm from India. Can anyone make my friend? Phil Rochi, is Egyptian the oldest civilization? No. No, Egypt is not the oldest civilization. Egg, fart, sewer cloud. Scott B is Pred. Scott, it seems so. Egg, fart, sewer cloud. Scott B, leave the 16-year-old alone. Yes, wait 2 years. Wait 2 years. Peyton, if you're not legal. Peyton Stresser, I'm going this weird. I'm uncomfortable now. Yeah, this is the internet, sweetheart. Things get weird. Egg fart sewer cloud. I'm 18 and I think 16 is too young, so you should do. Yeah. Roman the Great. India is the homeland. Alright, guys, we are at the hour, so I am going to go. And I will be back shortly on Random Street Theater with a Lovecraftian story for you. See you all there. I'm Richard.